so-called white man. They happy, and our people don't care to even address it. You know, they rather let the so-called white man running around here talking about the Jewish Holocaust. All right, but they don't even regard what happened to us as a people.
So they make fun of it.
They make fun of it by making movies and stuff, and then having our people continue in the ways that they go. That's how they do it. They make a mockery with their words and in the ordinances that they set up, the decrees that they set up, man. Yeah, that's right. We leading over. That's what they want to say. But the Lord is a man of war, and He gonna deal with our enemies, man. He's only about justice, right? Go ahead and pull what you got.
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
That's right.
Verse 2, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. That's that light I was talking about. Verse 3, give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. Verse 4, O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to Yahweh are made known to us. Verse 5, be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. Verse 6, ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved Yahweh to wrath.
That's right.
Ye were delivered unto the enemies. Verse 7, for ye provoked him, that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to Yahweh.
That's right. Sacrificing unto devils and not unto Yahweh. And the brother talked about the light. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1. Arise, shine, for the light is come. For the light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. See there? In what? His word. His word. Now is the days that we are doing what? Many are being made purified in these last days. But the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. Understand what? The scriptures. That the scriptures actually talk about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know? You ever hear Jake talk about, man, I'm for the underdog when they come to boxing, you know? Maybe not with football and basketball, you know. Jake usually ride with the winners.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but when it comes to boxing, you hear Jake always like to say, man, I roll with the underdog. Well, Christ rolling with the underdog. Yahweh rolling with the underdog, man. But we never been the underdog. We've been always above these other nations, man. Scriptures say, what does it profit you being a Jew? Much every way. You know what I mean? It profits us being an Israelite, man. In every way. But our people think they know the way, think they have understanding. You're not pure. You're pure in your own eyes. So it says again, Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee. That's right, when all hell breaking loose, what the scriptures say down here? It says, let me see. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, right? So what does that mean? That means the enemy gonna shut all this stuff down, because he got a short time already. He knew that from the jump. But now he at the end, man. He at the end of his rulership. So what he gonna do? He gonna start oppressing Jake, man. It's gonna be Jacob's trouble. You know, we up here running around here smiling junk, man. The so-called white man will come in here, you know, put you down on your knees, and then probably rape your daughter right in front of you, man. Him be doing all types of monstrosity things to you, man. Monstrous things to you, man. I don't even know if that's a word, Jake. You know, but you know, it is what it is.
Monstrosity, so whatever, something
monstrous,
like that.
His monstrous ways, though. You know, and he gonna do those things, and then what you gonna do? You know, so it says a gross darkness shall come upon the people, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. So that means what? The daughter of Zion, we're gonna conquer this thing. He gonna fulfill all that he said, all his promises, by doing what? Giving us power, giving us strength, okay? Bringing back understanding, and then giving us strength to take our oppressors, man. That's what the Lord gonna do, all right? Through the daughter of Zion, the remnant, man. So it says, and his glory shall be seen upon thee, and the Gentiles shall come to thy light. See, the brother was talking about the light. The Gentiles gonna come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. That's right. Go ahead.
It's the book of Acts, chapter 3, verse 19. Repent ye therefore, and be converted, that your sins may be blotted out, when the times of refreshing shall come from the presence of the Lord. Verse 20. And ye shall send Yahushua Mashiach, which before was preached unto you. Verse 21. Whom the heaven must receive until the times of restitution of all things, which Yahweh hath spoken by mouth of all his holy prophets since the world began. Verse 22. For Moses truly said unto the fathers, a prophet shall the Lord Yahweh raise up unto you of your brethren like unto me. Him shall ye hear in all things whatsoever he shall say unto you. Verse 23. And it shall come to pass that every soul which will not hear that prophet shall be destroyed from among the people.
That's right. So you got to hear the words of the Lord, you know? And what's going to happen? You're going to be destroyed because you despise the word. You despise the ordinance. You know, Jake don't never like to hear nothing about order. You know, if Jake receive anything, it got to come from the so-called white man and the decrees of the so-called white man, right? Well, it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. What you gonna do? Hey, you know what I mean? That's wickedness, man. You know, we consuming these things on our own lust. We laughing now, but in the end, Lord gonna laugh and mock us. He gonna laugh and mock the wicked, man. So it says in Isaiah chapter 58, in verse 8, it says, then shall the light break forth as the morning, and thine health shall spring forth speedily. But we ain't in health out right here. That ain't coming past. We should be seeking after those things, man. By doing what? Counting ourselves worthy by doing what? Turning from our wicked ways, man. Turning from wickedness. Turning from our oppressive ways, man. Okay? Stop speaking revolt and rebellion, man. It says, and the righteousness it says, and thy righteousness shall go before thee, and the glory of the Lord shall be thy reward. So that's what we're supposed to be seeking, you know? It says, then shalt thou call, and the Lord shall answer. Thou shalt cry, and he shall say, here am I. If thou take away from the midst of thee the yoke, the putting forth of the finger, and speaking vanity, which is emptiness, man. So we dealing with the words of your mouth. We dealing with this light that we supposed to have shining in today in this darkness, and the darkness that's to come, which is our oppression. Okay, we supposed to be seeking for that light. And if you have any light to give, shine in that light. But our people, they push against that light. Okay, they push away from hearing the truth, so that they can walk in wickedness, man. They don't want to come to the light because their wickedness gonna be shown, right? You know. And look, we're not supposed to be doing these things on these lights. We're supposed to be coming to get an understanding. Jake don't understand it unless you out here got a bunch of women out here twerking, or running out here doing and committing wickedness. That's the only way Jake can understand what's going on, man. If it's something that their oppressors have given them to eat, man. Things strangled. Things strangled and bleeding out, right? They don't want to suffer, okay? They know that it's not a good thing for them to turn away from their oppressor. Hey, they wise according to the world, you know? But they said, what they say in the world, don't bite the hand of your master that feeds you, or something like that. Bite the hand that feeds you. And that's the thing that Jake hearkens to, the wisdom of this world, man. The wisdom of this world. So the Lord wants you to call on to push away that yoke, putting off the yoke. What yoke is he talking about? The burden that's here, man. These hard things, man. Having to go in here and look at your oppressors, man. Why not hear, hey, what the brother brought out? The reason you're in this captivity, the Lord ain't trying to destroy you. You suffering because what? You didn't listen. Your forefathers didn't listen. Now, I'm finna bring you things that no man has even thought of. I'm finna bring you wide things. You suffering straight things, but I'm finna bring you wide things that no man have even entered into the minds of the people, man. That's why when you go in here and you see your oppressors ruling over you the next time, you would say, something gonna happen to you. I know what's gonna happen to you. I know what's gonna be the end of you. I don't have to seek to prosper like you, you know, because I'm not like you. The Lord gave me water from a flinty stone. How you gonna get, to their understanding, it's like, man, you can't get water out of a stone, it's a stone. But look, the Lord fed us out of a flinty rock, man. We drank from a flinty rock. You know? Bread out of the sky. That's right. So he defies all your sciences is falsely so-called when it comes to the Lord, man. You know? When it comes to the Lord, it's false. Right? This is the things we rather do, man. Put this type of war and this blood in our mind, man. Vanity. Come on, man. And we don't even count it as abomination, bro. We don't count that way of thinking as abomination. Nah, kill your brother, hate your brother, destroy him. You know, don't teach him the way. You know, we're walking in a wicked way, man. You know, our people you seen the woman singing the song that, you know, the guy that was driving by. Watch this. But this is why our conversation is in heaven. This is Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 1. I sat not in the assembly of mockers, man. Because what mockers doing with their mouth? Man, that stuff ain't, man, listen, man. It ain't real. Hey, King James he a white man. The book was written by a white man. Hey, man, you know, that's what mockers do. They speak against his word.
The Bible been changed so many
times, man. I only believe in the first 5 books, so on and so forth, man. We got
New Testament is astrology.
New Testament is astrology. Hey, we done heard it all, man. But what we don't do? It says, I sat not in the assembly of the mockers, nor rejoiced. So that's what our people are doing. They rejoicing when they mock the word and say, hey, it's not real. So what it means? Everything that's in your heart, do as thou will. That's what that means. When you mock this truth, it say, man, I can do whatever I want. And if the condition is right, I'm going to do whatever I got to do. No matter what the goal is, I'm going to do whatever it is that I got to do. So that's why the scriptures say that the tables are full of what? Vomit, man. Nothing clean. Nobody trying to hear the word of truth. We an abomination to them. It says, I sat alone. Come on now. I sat alone because of thy hand, for thou hast filled me with indignation. That's right. We mad at the things that we see, at the sight of what we see. That's why the scriptures say, don't forget it. Right? Don't forget it. All the mocking, all the scorning, that should make you say, man, I ain't doing nothing in this system of oppression that make me even feel like I should be happy. I'm not partaking in nothing in this world, man. That's your holiness right there. With that, you might not even heard of a law that was in the scripture, and you already doing it. That was spoke about. Paul spoke about that with the Gentiles. It says that they naturally stopped doing, right? Being a part of the faith of Christ. They didn't do some of the things that was not being under the law. They did it. That's how you know that they of the Lord, man. All right? That's what it's talking about in Acts 15, man. Right? So it says, in verse 15, Salaki, bro. It says in verse 15, O Lord, thou knowest, remember me and visit me and revenge me for my persecutors. Come on now. Get the word, man. That's what the word is saying. You know, for your persecutors, man. Who is persecuting you day in and day out? Same people that's speaking against you, speaking against this truth, speaking against the right, the man that doeth good, right? On the new moon, I was supposed to go to work at night, right? Then all of a sudden, right when I was supposed to go, supervisor called me up, man. Hey, don't worry about it. We're gonna pay you. We're gonna pay you and you ain't gotta come in. Come on now.
All praise.
Come on now. That's the spirit. You know?
That's that faith.
That's that faith.
That's that faith. You gotta keep the commandments to the best of your ability.
Because you got the mindset. Because it ain't in you to sit up here and think about, hey, that's done away with, da 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 da. If that ain't in you to speak this way, because the Lord know your heart, He tries the reins, man. So if it ain't in your heart to sit there and speak wickedness of the law, right? Speak wickedness concerning the the laws and the ordinances. But guess what? The Lord gonna deal with you. Okay, He gonna do right. Okay, He gonna hear the right, like it say in Psalms 17.
Lucky, and that's that's the problem with Jake though, right? And I had this discussion frequently with a lot of Jake that I deal with. Jake don't know what a new moon is.
Yeah.
Jake don't know what the Day of Atonement is. Jake don't know what the Feast of First Fruits is.
Mm-hmm.
Jake don't know what Passover is.
Yeah.
They heard of it, but Jake don't know he's supposed to keep Passover. But know what Jake gonna keep? Jake gonna keep his birthday every year. Jake gonna keep Christmas.
Don't care what it is, what it comes from.
Exactly. Yeah. Jake gonna keep Christmas. Jake gonna continue in all kind of folly, right? But then the days that the Most High has given you to keep, instructed you don't keep it. And you think you get into the kingdom like that? You headed to sore destruction. That makes no sense.
That's right. You basically calling the ways of the Lord foolishness. And He don't know. He don't know. He don't know what's going on. You want to say that the Lord is in error, man. He don't like the white man. Oh, man, I ain't listening to that book. No, you ain't listening to the Lord. Oh, yeah, you know this book's true.
I done seen people say that before as well.
Yeah.
But that's I don't want to serve a God that like, what?
Because
thou sayest.
Because they think they have another way outside of that, man. You know? Just like the children of Israel.
I got a precept for that.
They think it's another way.
I got a precept for that. Let me get you done?
I'm almost. Go ahead.